Hi folks, it's Faye here and I'm here with a lovely copy of my book, Plant Spirit Reiki, Energy Healing with the Elements of Nature, which you can actually get a little free audio sample of, and I will post that link below for you to download. So I wanted to talk to you about what is Plant Spirit Reiki exactly, because I think many people go, oh yeah, you know what, you just like Reikiing plants, you just like put your hands in them and sending them lovely energy. And that's really great because yeah, we can send Reiki to plants, that's brilliant. But I just want to talk to you about there's kind of like three essential parts of the Plant Spirit Reiki journey, which, you know, some of which are discussed in here, and that's why I'm going to talk you through them now. Okay, so yeah, the first part, the most obvious way that we can work with Reiki and our plants and our green spaces is to offer the beautiful Reiki healing hands that we have to help raise the vibration of those green spaces that we have. So we can raise the vibration, we can help our plants that are in our home, our companion plants, we can help those plants that are in our vegetable garden and our beautiful flowers and trees that are around our home. But actually it's beautiful when we start to look further afield, when we start to send Reiki to the green spaces in our communities, which are looking a bit down at heel. You know, everyone's got a local park which is a little bit dodgy, which looks like it really needs a bit more TLC. And also, not to mention, we're always bombarded in the news by sad and really heart-wrenching pictures of beautiful green spaces all over the world which are being devastated by humans, by our overconsumption and so on, not to mention environments which get devastated by war and conflict and so on. So we can send Reiki, we can use our healing capacity in all these different ways, with hands-on healing with plants, but also with distance practices. So yes, this is one aspect, a very important aspect of working with Plant Spirit Reiki. And in doing this, we're really honouring that sacred relationship that we have with the Green Kingdom. And we are sinking into that beautiful space of gratitude for all living things by beaming out our Reiki, our love and our appreciation, which actually helps to strengthen that bond between us. Not to mention, not just the green spaces and the green plants and the green beings, but also those nature beings as well. So the second part of this lovely Plant Spirit Reiki process is actually the way that when we work with plants which are grounded, plants which are beautifully aligned with who they are, we actually shift into alignment with the truth, our true nature of who we are. And we know that Reiki does this anyway. We know that when we are beaming out Reiki, we are channeling this light of Reiki, and we're coming home to the knowing of who we are and what our purpose is here. And so when we work with plants in the process of Plant Spirit Reiki, we're actually working with plants in a self-healing capacity. We are bringing the elements of nature and the spirit of plants into our personal practice. And this might be a simple way to do this might just simply be practicing gasho outside, sitting under a tree and recognizing that tree and asking that tree to be part of your meditation. Or, and I've discussed this further in my book, many different ways in which we can bring in the spirit of plants into our personal Reiki practice, that fundamental practice which helps us open on our spiritual path and on our journey. So those are two ways. And then the third way that we work is part of the Plant Spirit Reiki process. And actually this is the part which like everyone wants to do. And that is bringing the beautiful spirit of the plants, the power of plant medicine into your Reiki treatments with clients. So, and because plants are so versatile, we can bring them in so many different ways. It's not like we're working with ancestors or angels, or we can actually, you know, just like crystals, we can bring plants into our space. We can bring them in physical form. We can have vases of flowers, we can have companion plants, we can have herbs, we can have herbal teas, we can work with essential oils in our practice. you know, if that's okay with our clients. And we can bring in plants through prayer, through flower essences, and so on. Even an inspirational picture of a meadow in bloom, or a lovely scene of a forest is really calming. So, and the sounds of nature, we can bring those into our practice. So that's the third way of combining the practice of Plant Spirit Reiki, so that you can really, you know, so that we can enjoy plants in a holistic way. We're not just kind of saying, oh, what's this plant going to do for me? What we're actually doing with the practice of Plant Spirit Reiki is we're really stepping into that sacred relationship with the plant world. And in doing that, we're really coming into alignment with the magic of who we are, and feeling deeply grounded and connected to the earth, to our home, which opens up a really deep sense of belonging and connection to your purpose, bringing everything together with meaning. So that's just a little insight of Plant Spirit Reiki, and this book will guide you through different ways that we can work with these different steps which I've just outlined, either in your personal practice or actually in your professional practice with the clients. And if you enjoy the book, at the moment you can still get some bonuses available to you, which will mean that you can access the Plant Spirit Reiki Level 1 training, which will then lead you on to practitioner training. So lots of excitement for you in the book. Like I said, download in the link below and you'll find the free sample of the book. Okay, thanks so much. Bye.